great upside because of his size, and just offensively he's developing his skill.
Still in a three.
Brings a lot of strength inside and rebounding.
Space for Kelly. He's got one, given two from three.
Of being able to see great contest early.
Step back three.
That wasn't highly contested by this Auburn team.
Quick trigger. Kelly off the dribble. Bang! Voice of the Auburn Tigers, Andy Burcham. All I can see him say is wow. Wow is right. Here's Kelly. Holy moly! With Chaney Johnson. From Opelika. Wow.
Kelly, top of the circle, Pettiford, 8 to shoot. Behind the back dribble, Pettiford. Step back, three ball, Pettiford, yes! Kelly, low post, Cardwell. Into the corner, Pettiford. To Hod. Left wing three. No. Oh, he banked it in!
Beautifully done.
Oh,
Wow.
he banked it in!
Good back-to-back shutouts defensively. Turn into an offensive play right here.
Pettiford drives to the hole, hang, shoots, scores!
Oh, man, what a shot. He went with his offhand that time.
It's Jamal Shed and some others. The lefty Pettiford. And 1,000 career points and 1,000 career rebounds. This kid, big answer. Plenty of time on the shot clock for that one. Look at this move. Pettiford, are you kidding me? No. Can he do it again?
No way.
He did it.
And Edmond saves it, but it's right to Pettiford. All Auburn right now, and Chaney Johnson.
Auburn just does a great job of finding the ball and defending the ball.
Chaney Johnson from point blank. And saved by Cardwell on his feet. Johnson again. Where do you go? Chaney Johnson down low. Yes. Pegues, alley-oop, and Chaney Johnson. 11 points off the bench. From big to big, Johnson. Johnson, a long time to look at that three. And he's got a bullseye. Janai Broom. Johnson, another jam.
Points in his first half and becoming difficult to guard.
Nice move. Here's Broom. Boy, quick first step. Broom, catch and shoot from the logo. Broom will try for three and rips the net. He wanted it. He gets it and throws it down. The entire arsenal here in the first half from Lane. Broom, easy putback. 5 team fouls against the Lions. Janai Broom, step back, my goodness. He got his touch all right. Janai Broom with the rebound. He's got 11 of those with his 17 points and give him 19, looking for 20.
Matchup zone defense, and there's the guy you want right in the middle.
Broom.
Oh, nice pass.
Loose ball, and Broom keeps it alive. Says he'll just take it himself.
This is J.P. Pegues, transfer from Furman. Now Broom with the soft touch. Of course,
you had to be physical to be successful, especially at Iowa State, where you don't know who you're going to be able to get from a recruiting standpoint. His veteran guards to stay out of foul trouble here.
and that one goes for Janai Broom.
At halftime, went over and gave Bruce Pearl the nod, saying that he could give it a try.
And there is Broom with the Broom between two defenders, finishes with the right hand. Open for three. Got it! A lid on the hoop here to start the second half of the Cyclones' end. Baker Mazzara for three! Step back, Baker Mazzara. My goodness! With 3 fouls as well. 3 ball by Kelly. And a follow-up by Broom. Broom tries a three and knocks knocks it down. But they have brought it here this evening in Lahaina. Baker Mazzara, what a touch.
Of course, who else? And you want to put the ball in the hands of Baker Mazzara. He's been the guy that's got you here.
Jones doesn't go, the tip by Broom. 1.2 left, no timeouts for the Cyclones, the heave, and Auburn has won it. Third-year Tiger, one of the most accomplished players in all of college basketball, and he goes right to work. Washington got a piece of that one. Jalen Withers trying to save it, but Broom.
Programs in college basketball history, so to be able to complete that comeback, tying their second biggest comeback, does a great job defending the out-of-bounds play.
What a finish there by Broom after the feed. Again, the ISO, Janai Broom against Washington, the fadeaway, and that was feathery. 7 points now for Trimble. It's an 11-0 run for Carolina. Broom kicks it to an open Pegues. Broom with the offensive board. Steps behind the line and knocks it down. Highlight reel material. Then the block by Lubin, but Broom, why not?
Cardwell. Long. Again, the cut by Broom. The double and the open man is Cardwell. What a feed from Broom. Baker Mazzara. Inside to Cardwell for the slam. Pettiford bounces off of danger. Broom up top and Cardwell to finish. Our first half stats brought to you by Novavax. Underway now in the second half here in the championship game. And Cardwell, Jones. Cardwell will put up a three and hit it. Here comes Haggerty to help. And in the end, it's an alley-oop.
And trying to deal with this.
Cardwell again having the game of his life. And almost stolen by Brown. Yet another deflection. Pettiford hits the three. He's 4 for 6 from three-point range.
Auburn running some 5 out.
Another deep three for Tahad Pettiford. So many tests and so many rounds of treatment. Dick, I know you're watching. We love you. We're thinking of you.
Rebounds, passes, block shots.
Oh, wow. Pettiford.
And Broom just sat there staring while Baker Mazzara just kept reiterating positive things in his ear.
Well, speaking of positive things, nobody stops the ball, and Pettiford lays it in.
Might be a little cramping.
Yeah.
He's had that issue earlier in the year.
Something to keep an eye on. Pettiford. Pettiford splits a pair and floats it up and in.
Another turnover for the Tigers. They got numbers 4-on-1.
Now Broom calling for it. Has the mismatch. Beagle the double. Skip pass, other side, hello!
With the point against Janai Broom, one-on-one.
Hello! Going up top again! Pettiford into the corner, he'll find Howard, got it! Broom will try one from deep. Offensive rebound, Howard! Get out the way!
Still finding out where their rhythm is on the offensive floor.
Broom beyond the three and knocks that one down.
But these guys actually make contact, so you have to communicate if you're the opposing defender.
Oh, Broom, terrific move to get inside for 2. Here's Kelly. Now at 5, Broom took a look at it, looking to blow by, lays it in.
So you're saying Ohio State didn't have the same recruiting budget back then?
Apparently not. Broom again.
Now all of a sudden Auburn with the steal on the defensive end and another finish by Janai Broom. Well, Auburn just, it feels like they get bored sometimes on the offensive end and they have poor shot selection. So like obviously right here.
On the offensive end, the back down. Broom getting inside, denied. He'll follow, and you're going to count that basket. It's goaltending.
Make him go over that left shoulder. And look, that's his comfort spot.
It's shut down, back up top for Broom. Broom to attack, lays it up, and
the way they disrupt your shot.
Chaney Johnson gets it to go from inside the paint.
For this Auburn team, they like to go with the flex, and they're finding a way to believe in his system.
Chaney Johnson's got a steal. He'll head the other way. How about the slam? Another steal for Auburn, and Pettiford misfires.
But you know, he's the young man taking the ball out of bounds on Auburn's press, so he's had a tough time.
Chaney Johnson gets it to go with the left hand. He's in double figures.
To hang with this Auburn team.
Chaney Johnson gets it to go, and he's...
What you're thinking about now when you're defense or offense, and like Chaney Johnson again is having his way and scoring 23 points off the turnovers, big key to how you can score and be effective in this game.
Chaney Johnson will drive, and he's able to finish right there at the rim. And Cardwell grabs the rebound. Baker Mazzara wants to lob to Johnson. Edwards is out in front, and he misses with Chaney Johnson contesting at the rim. Johnson all the way! Chad Baker Mazzara grabs the rebound. There's Chaney Johnson again with the slam.
Very good out of that short roll, but Dylan Cardwell made him make a tough two over him.
How about Broom with an early three?
You saw Auburn going into that flex action. He just read it so well.
Broom making it look easy sometimes, doesn't he? Jones, Broom, up and in, and a chance for three. And then we got into it for a little bit. Broom with a tough catch and an easy finish. Tough twos as opposed to overhelping and giving up easy threes. Right?
Exactly.
Broom, how about the body control? The big man with the soft touch.
But those are the tough twos that Auburn wants to force.
And another slam. This time it's Broom from Baker Mazzara.
Purdue having to make individual plays. They can't really run anything against this Auburn defense.
How about a no-look pass? Chad Baker Mazzara. Broom up and in. To repeat a point from earlier, Purdue has been so dependent on their big three. The C.J. Cox three at the end of the first half as Broom scores again. Baker Mazzara around and out, up and in for Broom.
Baker Mazzara steps into it, knocks it down. Near steal for Robinson, three to shoot. Chad Baker hits and a foul!
Is composed of great players, great skill, but a defensive-minded that in this time and age.
Bounce pass to Janai Broom. Broom working on Bates. Well, you said
a lot of bumping.
Yeah. That's just a tough matchup for Bates. I don't know what you do.
It's not fair.
Inside to Cardwell. Back to Broom. He'll try top of the key three. Perfect.
Tell you what, these two guys have gone at each other on both ends. Fun to watch.
Well, we haven't even played 90 seconds yet here in the second half.
Been here a long time.
Here's Broom. Takes it himself. Aiden Shaw trying to guard Broom, and
Number 21 is now playing for the Auburn Lady Tigers. And she's been terrific.
Janai Broom catch.
And they get high-quality shots.
Marcus Allen now trying to defend Janai Broom.
Down, missed the shot, got it back, kicks it out, and that three is Auburn so far perfect from three-point land. Broom drives, lays it in off. Miles Kelly from the baseline, he's money.
When Caden Cedric goes out of the basketball game, his defense against Janai Broom is critical.
Texas has scored a field goal in the last 3 minutes, and that three on Cedric.
Wow.
Oh, sweet touch. Here's the turnover by Larry. And off the glass and in, they get it in the Broom. Kelly, good from three. Tipped out to Kelly. To Broom, he dunks it home. Here's Janai Broom with it from the baseline. On Oyema. and just bodies his way in. Oh, good ball, fade, wide open. Double with 2. Fades, got it!
They need a lot from him. They are down another starter today. This 3 for Miles Kelly.
You have the absolute green light. I don't mind if you go 1 for 10. Just keep shooting.
That's a green light you can relate with. Broom, the fall away, way off. Pettiford wants 3, puts it in. 10 to go. Pettiford planning. Pettiford with the crossover. Ooh. Pettiford a blow by to the rim. Kelly on the move. Kelly transition 3. And so they're trying to get right in the second half. What a beautiful. Murray Boyles with 21, 6 boards and a couple of assists. Pettiford sticks the long 2. Oh, there's Cardwell. He's back in it. He's got it. Hands off for Pettiford. Pettiford. Oh, Kelly wide open. Sticks the triple.
You hear the crowd with the shot clock. It is now at 4. Baker Mazzaro gets all the way to the bucket. Baker Mazzaro lets it fly.
Yeah, whoever has the control of the boards on both ends of the floor will likely win this game by Mississippi State, all coming from offensive rebound.
Baker Mazzaro to the bucket. Defense backs off as he gets to the rim. And Baker Mazzaro tapping it to his teammate.
Offense a little stagnant for Mississippi State. Great job defensively by Auburn. To counter some of these pick and rolls, that's where they're making the money at if you're looking at Auburn.
Baker Mazzaro, double team, high, and it.
Zoned by Mississippi State.
Baker Mazzaro calling for it, straight on, 3 ball. Baker Mazzaro leaning in. Too strong. And a big board by Cardwell. Pettiford, and he rattles one in. Pettiford with a hand in his face. And he gets the roll.
Inside, and one of the reasons why Auburn's on an 11-0 run.
Pettiford looks at the crowd. Pettiford, pull up, 3 ball, nothing but player Janai Broom. Pettiford, little hesitation. Step back, 3 ball. Oh, that is just silky smooth. Missing at the rim. But a turnover, and Pettiford gets it back. Pettiford going to work, defender on his hip, no problem.
A physical start. Broom, yes. Broom, the turnaround, short. Boy, it is physical underneath the basket. Broom will lay it in. Kelly. Broom for 3. Got it. Cutting his Broom. Scoring tonight for Auburn. Kelly, nice find. Broom. Broom banging his way into the paint. Up and in. Broom, no. Got it back and finishes.
So it is a spirited crew. This is Broom going to work again. I thought I heard a whistle. Might have been a goaltend whistle, so no free throw. Broom spins on the freshman, and Janai Broom. And then the turnover. Lob it up to Broom. Wow. He's been by far their most productive offensive player. Broom wide open underneath. Well, you've got what, 6, 7, 8 starters, what'd you say on this roster? Broom. So 6 on the shot clock. Chris Moore, bounce pass to Broom, just checked in. Oh, that is pure.
Hard to win games on the league, in this league, on the road. It's really hard to win games.
LSU trying to lock in. Damian Collins draws the tough assignment. Broom spins and scores it. Broom, one more for good measure. To match the best 20-game mark in program history. Pettiford that time couldn't get it. Broom does.
An all-senior or graduate starting 5 for Auburn, led by Broom, the 6'10 grad. Kicks into the corner for Baker Mazzara. He'll knock that one down. They beat an athletic LSU team on Wednesday night in Baton Rouge, 87-74. Talk about downtown and swishing that one home. Baker Mazzara on the dribble. Steps back and fires. Got it. Jones, the point guard, looking for room to operate. Nicely done. Throughout their schedule, they have just the one loss, of course, that came at Duke. Here's Jones. Got it.
Against ranked teams, and of course, Ole Miss 23 in the rankings. I think that she might consider to be nonsense.
Broom turns on the baseline and banks it in. Turtle Hudson getting some minutes in the first half for Auburn. And that'll be knocked down. Cardwell downstairs to the paint. Out for Jones off the fake. He's open. Sticks it. Broom will launch it up there and swish it in to triple. Pettiford went for the backboard. No. Tussle for the rebound. The kick out. Jones is open. Got it. Broom to make a move again. Another three on the way, and he got it. The kick into the corner, and a big-time answer. Looking for room to operate. Out for Kelly. Kelly with a step back of the first half. Got airborne. Baker Mazzara hits it. Janai Broom looking to be player of the year on the back down. Tried to use that window. Cardwell, another rebound. Out for Baker Mazzara. He gets... Seen a ton of that today. Looks like he wants to take the shot. Going in strong, and a whistle too. Baker Mazzara out of the trap. They'll swing it here for Jones in the shot. Got it for Baker Mazzara. Back to the big. Looking to shoot it and banked up and in. Murray leaning in, looking to draw the contact, but Cardwell picks it up. Here's Broom in the open floor.
The steal. Gathers himself, and Baker Mazzara, hello! This young man has gotten more and more playing time as this season has gone on. Three ball all the way, and Baker Mazzara out in front of everybody.
Yeah, a little freshman moment that time. 1-on-4, a tough shot.
Jones, elbow jumper, and he cans it. Boom, snatch back, three ball. Oh my! Baker Mazzara working out of that corner and finishing at the rim. Cardwell just discards the defender. Offensive rebound. Jones! And it's a block party tonight for Auburn. Step back three. Jones. A hard closeout by Godwin. And Baker Mazzara behind the play, picking the pocket.
Broom again one-on-one with Condon. Kelly the drive. It'll go. Kelly just inside the arc, knocks down another one. Jaheim Hudson the offensive rebound. Miles Kelly again.
And Florida can get a drive. He essentially screens the help defense.
Oh, Kelly got open again, and he makes Florida pay again. Kelly, good ball pressure by Aberdeen, but Kelly keeps going and scores. And Pettiford misses the free throw, but Auburn gets it back. Kelly flies in and lays it in. Ball's loose, and it's stolen by Johnson. Kelly gets the roll, and it's a quick 5-0 run. Saved, and Auburn ball. Pettiford. Broom comes up with a loose ball. And the corner three for Miles Kelly.
Magical run in 2019 for Bruce Pearl. An incredible season of Auburn basketball. Denver Jones, and a good sign for the Tigers. 3.5 minutes in. Here's Jones again, an early heat check, and he buries the triple again. Back to 9. Jones for 3. That ball was last touched by Auburn. The Tigers get it back. Chaney Johnson, the turnaround with a jump hook. He knew he wasn't 100% when he came back for that win against the Vols, but that was a huge moment in this season. Jones, a great cut as a result of the call. And the last time Chaney Johnson with a jump hook was able to cash in. Speaking of Johnson, he'll do it again with a bounce.
With so many defensive rebounds.
Denver Jones ready, waiting. Here's Denver Jones, the response on the other end. Tapped out to Baker Mazzara. Denver Jones, the floater. Big possession for Auburn.
So they became the more physical, gritty, something to prove team.
Chaney Johnson forces that one up and in. He had moments against number 6 Tennessee like that as well. Late. Johnson for 3. And Broom, Pettiford. Johnson, a monster step, lays it in beautifully off the glass. Auburn has responded. Chaney Johnson certainly has and does again.
Chaney Johnson's been hot, though. He can go by.
Well, he's feeling it. You can sense it. Against Carey. The hesitation and the jump hook. 45-42. Right out of the locker room, Chaney Johnson. A season high in terms of SEC play for that man, Chaney Johnson.
Alabama likes to play at as fast a pace. Down 10 early, wound up winning the game going away. You just have to keep playing. What a rebound by Dylan Cardwell. Broom will try another one, and it is 9-0. Broom getting into the paint. And the soft touch for him. He's got 8 already. This Alabama team has so many offensive weapons, and you could say the same for Auburn. And with all the great things in the Iron Bowl on the football side, the rivalry there, they've never had a 1 versus 2. 4 of them in SEC play. As the rebound comes down to Denver Jones. Jones flies in and finishes. Middle pick and roll, and Dylan Cardwell a lob threat. Baker Mazzara, the lefty, scoops it up and in with the right. They're leaving some points on the line, though. 5 for 9 so far. Pull up by Pettiford is good.
One of the ways you can free up Mark Sears, use him as a screener. That's what they did, but Kelly took it away from him.
The crowd trying to do what it can to help the Tide. That won't help, though. Denver Jones, his second. Broom, the fadeaway. Boy, if he can't get back to that right shoulder. Jones searching for his shot. Good pressure by Philon on Kelly. Now Jones gets the shot off, knocks it down.
In this game, if you look at the official, you're not going to get anything.
Pettiford using the screen from Cardwell, knocks it down. A long 2.
Boy, Kelly is such a good guard rebounder.
A transition 3.
Game on, and the lid is off for Alabama. After all these misses, they're starting to knock down threes. Wow.
Baker Mazzara with a 3. 6 minutes to go. Baker Mazzara soft off the glass. Ball screen Cardwell. Pettiford drives, and another beautifully sets the screen for Pettiford. Flies into the paint and scores again. Open is Broom. Got it to go. Broom wants some space. Banging with Diabate. Broom wins, and it's a double-digit lead.
SEC in terms of conference wins. Year 11 for Pearl at Auburn. Went to a Final Four in 2019.
You got to get Auburn off balance.
4-0 run by Arkansas. After 11 straight Auburn points.
That's a win. I mean, that's a great shot. Yeah, switch that.
Baker Mazzara, three-pointer, swishes through.
You know, get a higher percentage shot.
Oh, what a play by Kelly with the steal. Goes over the table. And a midway point of the second half. Knocks. Richmond basically doubling his season average with 8 points so far in the game. Lob, throw down, Johnson. In the high post, it's Johnson backing down the defense. Hits the shot.
Johnson driving. And he cans another one. What a second half he's had. That quiets the crowd. Until that shot along the baseline by Baker Mazzara. Auburn back up one.
Why push and get a bad shot? We can get a great one like that.
Baker Mazzara with the assist on a in the starting lineup. Came off the bench the last couple. Broom into the paint. Off balance, and he on the shot from Kane. I said he was a good partner. That was LeBron who missed that first game. And now Broom for three.
He's got 3 points. Auburn has missed the screener step, and they usually get near the logo.
Dogs stay with the zone look. Baker Mazzara, the blind feed. And push ahead for the Dogs. Kane keeps it alive and saves it to Cardwell. And a lob pass nearly hit the scoreboard. Boom! The left hand hammer! Opportunity to rest and present some wrinkles. The zone is the wrinkle. Here's Broom. Plenty of time. Splashes it home.
And Georgia, you're exhausted because you're playing a top 10 team every other night, but at least you're getting the opportunity.
Oh, Janai Broom picking up the trash. He and Denver Jones have just about split the minutes at the point guard position today. Lob to Broom. Cashes in again. Here's Broom. Passed on the three. Went with the drive and the flush. Broom has dissected it with his passing. Spin move. Two-hand jam.
Chad Baker Mazzara in the starting lineup for Auburn. One-on-one with Dia. He steps back for a three, and he's feeling fine to start.
About 35 times. Stay in front of the ball if you're Auburn in this game. A huge deal.
Well, Broom beat his man. He had Padula in a mismatch.
He takes care of that ball. Only 17 turnovers in 420 minutes.
Great lob down to Broom, and he was able to take advantage again. A floater, no good. First miss of the night, and Auburn trying to push it with Baker Mazzara. Behind his back, and the runner. Oh boy, what a start. Designed rest, you think, for Broom?
Yeah, no doubt. This is a team that Bruce Pearl consistently goes 8-9 deep on.
Pettiford, he had his hands up celebrating the three.
But usually they show zone and go to man in the middle of the possession. That's what they've done.
Yeah, Broom back in. He sets a high screen. Baker Mazzara into the paint. That's too easy.
He is so good.
They dribble through any of that trap, and Janai Broom saw the lane. Ole Miss has hit their last 5 field goal attempts. Broom with it up. And it's much quieter right now inside Neville Arena. Mazzara will launch. That's short. And Padula had it picked. Yep. Great effort by Baker Mazzara.
They were double teaming him right before the ball was inbounded.
One-on-one with Morrell. Just bullies his way in. Janai Broom. When they have both Butler and Jackson available. Arkansas playing Texas tonight without Adu Thera. Big stories in the SEC. Broom, pretty play. He's showing us all these guys.
That damn Florida team.
Yeah.
They scare the hell out of me.
Or a 2 or a 3 seed.
Yes,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
a good point, yeah. All right, he just threw his wristband off because it was bothering him, and he just worked his way. According to the net rankings, appears to be right on the heels, if not passing. Whoa, look at Chaney Johnson fly in, and Mazzara gets another chance. Credit Chaney Johnson with those 3. Drop in intensity on either end of the floor. And somebody's feeling it right now.
Matchup, that is, Jay, between 2 of the premier on-ball defenders in the nation, as Miles Kelly, wasting no time. Brandon Garrison and Travis Perry have entered the game. A steal by Kelly. Out ahead of the pack. Carr giving chase, but Kelly lays it in.
And scoring the last 18 points. You just don't see that very often.
Miles Kelly coming off a screen and burying it.
Auburn runs at times a 5-out offense. That can be really difficult to guard.
Boy, Kelly is feeling it and banks it home. It's his 3rd 3 of the game, and he's already got 11 here this afternoon.
Well, he had 13 points, was 3 of 5 from 3 against Ole Miss. His best game was probably Florida, where he had 22 points, but he's on a heater right now. There he goes again.
And banked home another one. banks home a 3 on back-to-back possessions. Force coming off the Auburn bench. Brea, the turnaround is short. And nobody in white near the glass for the Cats. Back comes Kelly.
And Miles Kelly is a very good guard rebounder.
Wow. And he's a pretty good shooter, too.
Wow. And the defensive job that Auburn has done in this game, especially to run Kentucky off the three-point line, has been fantastic.
And Kelly with a chance for a 4-point play.
But these switches for Auburn have been spectacular.
On the road against a really good team in Kentucky, and that's a credit to the depth and the number of different options they've got.
And the defense and the defensive game plan. This could be number 9.
Wow.
He has had a career game against Kentucky in Rupp Arena.
8-point lead on senior night. Pettiford tees it up.
Wow. How good is this kid? New Jersey tough. Their practice today, you couldn't tell if they lost 4 in a row or won 4 in a row, and that's what good coaches do.
Nearly 2,000 points. Was 10 points shy during his career. Taylor turns it over. Chance for Pettiford. Decides to fire, and that is banked in. Why not? Pettiford had Broom. Couldn't see him. He'll launch a 3. Got another one.
And it's a good thing he didn't see. Tom, remember, Buzz Williams comes in tonight 5-2 against Bruce Pearl in the SEC because of the defense causes problems.
Pettiford.
Wow.
Got it.
Just didn't run offense, just had to make.
Broom a floater, he got it. They get it low to Broom. Aiden Sherrill, the freshman, in, and he held his ground, but Broom able to get it to go in off the window.
Yeah, it's really going to be special.
Broom, he spun to the right, and he gets the little jump hook, and looks to the jungle, and points over here. Pettiford, difficult pass, great catch. Broom, wow, with the... Baker Mazzara back on the floor. And remember, Baker Mazzara is playing with 2 fouls. Here's Broom, that's a sweet touch. He's going to his right shoulder, Abby. You cannot overplay. They have 1 so far today. Down low, 2 more for Janai Broom. And then wide open underneath, Broom. Too easy. Great hands, though.
1-on-1.
Against the freshman. He gets to that left, throws it up, and Janai Broom at. But the offensive rebound, nice pass. Boy, good hands, too. That's a good look. Here he comes. They have numbers. Great hustle from behind, but Broom flushes it down. So just about to take a step, a travel. Here comes Broom. Broom spins. We're tied at 79. So they go to the side. And Nelson helped. Cardwell offensive rebound. Here's Broom. Spin move. Pretty right by Amore. Denver Jones has Broom. This is an open 3. And he knocked it down. Broom finds Pettiford. He was thinking about a 3. Then he lost the ball. And he fires one. That's short. He follows it, though. They have plenty of time. Broom to tie. We're tied. Janai Broom. Corner 3.
Murray staying with Pettiford. A good look inside and an easy one for Broom. Jones into Broom. Spins right around Brakefield for the slam. Dylan Cardwell back in. Barely played in the first half. 2 early fouls. An early touch for Broom. Both teams a little bit sharper with the offensive end here to open up the second half. That's pretty sharp right there. Baker Mazzara on the alley-oop to Janai Broom. No double yet. Broom scores. 2-point game, 4:10 to go. Broom, yes! Auburn ball with a 5-point lead. Into Broom. And he lays it in. Can't do it any better than that. Baker Mazzara. Now Broom. Got it! Broom wants a clear out. He wants some space. Going right at Akpara again, and he banks it in. Baker Mazzara, good position for Broom, and that's almost automatic. But at the moment, it's about winning a game and winning a championship here in Nashville as well. And there's Baker Mazzara, a force and a follow by Broom. Jones just trying to shoo away Zakai Ziegler, can't do it. Broom at the foul line, hits again. Jemai Mashak in this game is another one. Broom to the right hand this time. How smooth was that?
Their schemes are excellent.
Broom gets the bounce. You know, publicly, globally, when a team has a 5-man.
Oh, smart play. I thought he got fouled there, too.
Micah Octave starts the scoring here today. Another three-pointer flies. That one is down.
Little zone defense right here by the Hornets.
Sets up the shooter. And Kelly. Get everybody acclimated to this tournament. Same spot, same result.
Without those free throws, the last play doesn't count. Doesn't matter. So all of those lead up to wins. And speaking of which, Kelly just
misses the free throw, though. Ball's loose. Ends up in the hands of Kelly for three. Oh, big window for Auburn. There's a block. And Kelly running the floor. Little Euro puts it in. Entertainment value. Here's Kelly now. Kelly needed to see one go down. Auburn, I should say. Auburn, ever since Alabama State got it with him.
not guarding the same, so he's guarding Miles Kelly.
Auburn with Baker Mazzara, and they want layups, and they've got a 7-footer in the middle that wreaks havoc on both ends of the floor. Baker Mazzara, the lefty, cashes in a three. Point guard, his first minutes on the floor as well. Not afraid either, and he rains in a three. Jones turned away. Jones has to put up a tough shot, and he gets a friendly bounce.
Defensive end, the more minutes he begins to receive,
Pettiford comes back, hits a mid-range. He's drawn 3 fouls. He's going to pull a three. And he missed it badly. Pettiford there. And an empty set. First trip out for Greg McDermott's Blue Jays. Denver Jones rattles in a three.
if the ball is swinging side to side, the defense is moving. Now you catch it and attack. Now you have a better chance of speaking of which right there.
Baker Mazzara, guarded by McAndrew. Gets free on the screen. Cash.
And the patience, the footwork, and then the touch by Kalkbrenner to finish. And look at,
wow, Baker Mazzara knifing his way in and one.
That time, man.
He's all in for it. Pettiford sidestep. And Pettiford hits. Tell you, Tahad Pettiford. And so for the totality, but they've been great players. As Baker Mazzara scores another one and a chance.
But his ability to defend on the defensive end.
Oh, Denver Jones rips it back and rips the cords.
Ryan the ball down low.
Little push shot, nice little floater by.
I was trying to do everything I could do to get back in this game without jeopardizing my team.
Pettiford got it.
Yeah, but he put Kalkbrenner on Broom.
Up and over. Ali made a good point. Auburn with just one timeout left. The floater is true by Tahad Pettiford. 5 to shoot. Denver Jones on the drive. Jones, shot fake, fouled, and it goes! Denver Jones!
The jump shot doesn't go for Kelly. Offensive rebound. Jones lets it fly. Book it. A three. Long rebound. Kelly ahead. Jones. Oh! The razzle-dazzle for Denver Jones! Wolf couldn't grab it. Johnson does. Pettiford, hard drive, finishes with the offhand. Can't hit the three. Uncontested rebound for Cardwell. Pettiford, head on a swivel. Oh, what a hesitation. That's flashy. This is an Auburn team that only averages 9.3. Golden couldn't save it to his team. Low pass, Jones handles it and takes it in for two.
I like Broom on the box. Get him back screen to get it.
Pettiford, yes sir!
You got it.
Make that shot. We'll get our best people on that. Pettiford circles. Jones lines it up. And he knocks it down. Layup doesn't go. Cardwell another offensive board. Pettiford on the reload. He's special.
How about the kick out to set it up?
Denver Jones couldn't turn the corner on Donaldson. Rescreen Broom, and Jones cans it. This is now a 15-2 extended run for the Tigers. The jumper is pure! Denver Jones! This would be a perfect player to help run the offense. Nice crossover, and Jones takes it in for two. It's a show.
Switched.
Pettiford drives in, the blow-by! Pettiford has to go back and get it. Pettiford, step back, bullseye! By Reuben Jones, and now a switch with Golden. Switch back, tennis shoot. Got a good handle, too. Pettiford pirouettes. Oh, he's on a heater! Plus the foul!
Nice entry. Got to stay at home because he finds shooters.
Broom had a double-double in the first half the other night, and he opens with a bucket. 39% in that win over Michigan in the Sweet 16.
A little bully ball. Now you got to stunt and help.
Kohler trying to hold his ground. Broom, tremendous post move. And now isolation for Broom.
A little more of a stunt by Richardson.
The spin. Broom, unstoppable right now.
Now this is where you got to be alert off the ball because Broom is a willing passer.
Drop step.
He got away with it.
Broom flips it in.
This kid's got a great handle, Grant.
Broom's jumper is there. It's a three.
And so in.
Catch Broom. Cooper draws the assignment. And the sweep by Broom. He's got a runway. Pettiford switches to the right hand. And it's put down by Broom.
What's another one?
Baker Mazzara slips to the rim. And Broom spins it in. Give me one.
I'm sorry.
45-36. Fiddler back in.
Same play. Same play.
Rack attack for Broom.
On the baseline.
Off the deflection. Keep it moving for Kelly. Back for Broom. Got three!
Wow. A miracle.
The senior.
Who has played very well. Look at this hit coming to his left hand.
On attack mode.
He's amazing. He can drag two and elevate. He gets up high on that delivery.
Baker Mazzara. Bingo. Kick for Broom. No good.
House with a piece there as well.
Johnson keeps it alive. Baker Mazzara steps into it. Connects on a tray.
They were able to dictate the pace, and he was pleased with the points in the paint.
Florida just tossed it to Cardwell. Turnover Gators. The foul was on Baker Mazzara previously. And the floater goes. Pettiford. Pirouettes.
Great
Short. Cardwell. He grabs it.
Great defense.
In traffic.
Got to seal it with a rebound. Though.
Reload. Baker Mazzara. String music for three. That one long. 8-point lead for Florida.
Got to go to the rim.
Running out of time. Oh, Baker Mazzara connects from long range.
He's been tough all night.